guys, welcome to Experts Corner. My name is James, and today we'll be talking about cybersecurity. This is Cybersecurity Awareness Month, so we felt like it'd be certainly a relevant topic. Today we're going to go over just some of the basics about cybersecurity. So let's define cybersecurity to start with. We define cybersecurity as keeping our private information private, anything on the computer, anything on the internet, keeping the bad guys out and keeping the good guys in. That's really what it's all about for us. Cybersecurity threats these days, viruses, malware, ransomware, of course, is the big one we hear about most often these days, and exploits. We'll talk a little bit about that maybe later. What's at stake for businesses? Pretty much everything. Businesses have all data stored electronically nowadays. It's not very often we see file cabinets. They still exist, but it's pretty rare. Most frequently things in the cloud, things on local servers, things on your local computers, and these are all subject to abuse or cybersecurity threats, certainly. Talk about malware for a minute. Malware is a little different from viruses. It typically doesn't spread like viruses do, but it's a type of infection where you'll see pop-ups, for instance, or your browser goes to a page you didn't want it to, search engines that you didn't ask for. These are what we typically consider malware. They're invasive, but they aren't destructive necessarily. So introduce a new type of cybersecurity threat called ransomware. This is a little bit of a hybrid. It's not considered a virus. It doesn't have a definition. It is definitely considered malware, but in this case it is destructive. So what it does, for those that don't know, it goes through and encrypts all of your files. Anything common, Word documents, pictures, QuickBooks files, pretty much key documents that all businesses require and run off of will be encrypted with a very long passkey. And then that information is locked away, and when it gets all done, it pops up a threat, or it pops up a notice that says pay or get your files back. Unfortunately, a lot of businesses don't have one, security levels in place to prevent this kind of thing, and they don't have backups. And really that is the number one solution to any kind of ransomware is backups, because no matter how bad it gets, at least you can go back to yesterday's data. So backups are absolutely critical. Unfortunately, it's a bit of a cat and mouse game. The cyber criminals are getting smarter about it. They will actually now try to find common backup programs, and if they have access to those backup locations, they'll actually delete that backup data as well. So we do recommend multiple backups, certainly, or multiple locations for backups. That's all for me today. Look forward to more about cybersecurity during this month and more Experts Corners. Thank you very much for your time.